maybe you can wish for your freedom. Hey everybody, Jeff Stone here with another episode of MagicReviewed.com. Today we're looking at a really quick review of the Magic Wishing Coins by Alan Wong. There are 2 or 3 different colors or designs. What you get is this drawstring bag. It's kind of like a vinyl outer thing. It's not like the typical velvet ones. I kind of like this one better than the typical velvets. And then you get 12 of these. So that's going to be weird because there's a reflection there. Maybe I'll put a picture of it on the screen, but we'll see how it looks in post. You're getting a reflection of my TV back there. 1 Magic Wish, and then there's a little star thing there. So they will stick to a magnet, and you get 12 of them, and they're really well-made coins. It's $36 for all 12 of these. And so I'm trying to figure out what the appeal is or why they're useful. When I first saw them, the first thing I thought of is Larry Haas has a trick, and I'm not thinking of the name at the moment, but I believe it's in the Gift Magic book, and it's also on his second Penguin Live lecture, I believe. And the basic idea is that it's not even a, hey, show me a trick kind of a thing, but it's a moment where you just sort of connect with a stranger by producing a coin from nowhere, and then you give the coin away. And he has these little way cheaper, like way less expensive, I should say. I don't know if they're cheaper, but they're less expensive than these, that he has a whole bunch of them and he just gives them away when he produces it. Well, that's what I thought these might be useful for until I saw the price. I'm like, this is $3 a coin. Now, I'm sure there are cases where it might be worth giving away $3 a pop every time you do this, but you're going to have to keep replenishing them if you do. So, but the reason I thought of that is because it's this whole 1 Magic Wish thing, and the coin has that written on it, and the ad copy talks about, in fact, let me read it because it's kind of weird. Okay, so it basically talks about the fact that they're magnetic, the fact that there's lots of possibilities they would work with your Miser's Dream effect, and so on. It gives the dimensions and all that. And then it says, the value of this coin is 1 Magic Wish, all in bold letters. When you magically produce a coin from thin air, it comes with the power to give someone a magical wish. Okay, so this isn't a critique on the ad copy. I'm not thinking that they're trying to convince me that these things have real power. Obviously, I don't think that's what's going on there. I have no issue with the ad copy. But when will this be used? Like, there's no instructions. You don't get anything other than just the coins and the bag to put them in and the container they came with. There's no instructions at all. So what is the intent here? Just use these with, replace your coins that you use in your Miser's Dream, or just replace your regular coins? It's a little unclear, right? If it's Miser's Dream, okay, these are nice and shiny coins that will reflect the light, and typical Miser's Dreams are done at, parlor or stage. They're typically not a close-up effect. And so it's typically the kind of thing where they never even get a good look at the coin. They just see some shiny silver stuff being produced. So I don't know that there's 1 Magic Wish business is going to come up there, right? So if these were meant to be used close up, then I'm still a little unclear what they're getting at, right? I produced the coin, and now I've produced a coin and say, oh, now you get 1 Magic Wish. What does that mean exactly? They get the wish I would go away because I'm bugging them? I don't know. What does that mean? They wish that magicians would stop interrupting their meal? So I'm not exactly sure where they're going with this, what the intent was. Frankly, it would have been better, in my opinion, if the ad copy just said, here's some cool looking coins that you could use instead of your $50, right? And that would have been good. Now, these are thinner than a typical coin, but they are about the size of a $50, as you can see here, but they are thinner. So, and this is another one of those products where the review is scattered. I try to have the effect, method, product quality, ad copy, integrity, and all that in order, but there is no effect, right? There is no method, other than if you want to count the fact that they stick to a magnet as being some sort of method-ish thing. Product quality, they're great, they're well made, they're good looking coins and everything, and the gold ones, I don't have them, but I'm going to just post this review on the gold one because I can't imagine the color of the coin is going to make that much of a difference on what I would think about the product. So the ad copy integrity, the only thing I have an issue with there is that it claims that you can easily palm 16 coins. Well, that's 12, right? 16, obviously it's 4 more than that. I have big hands, and I cannot imagine classic palming 16 of those, right? I don't know. I'm not saying it can't be done, but it seems a little iffy. The way it words it, I'm quoting now, imagine to palm 16 of these large-sized coins easily in one hand, and they are still under 2 centimeters thick. Maximum load for Miser's Dream with minimum effort. It's true, 16 coins is 2 centimeters thick. It's exactly 2 centimeters thick. I measured that. But palming 16 easily in one hand, I don't know about that. Now, I'm not a coin guy. I don't do a lot of coin palming. I can't really classic palm even one coin, right? So maybe I'm the wrong guy to judge that. So I didn't give a huge hit to the ad copy because of that. But I think when you see these, you're going to also think maybe it can be done, but definitely not easily. So other than that, it's fine. This is the kind of thing that I would use with the Larry Haas idea to give the coins away. But again, it's $3 a pop. I could see myself doing a 2 in the hand, 1 in the pocket thing. And then the final load for that is something that's about wishes or dreams coming true or something like that. I could maybe see myself doing something like that. But as far as swapping out my $50 for these, I might do that because they're a little thinner and they got a little bit better milled edges, making it maybe easier to manipulate. But that's only because I have them, not because I would buy these coins to do that. Definitely not. I would not pay $36. I can go to my bank right now and say, hey, do you have any $50? And they usually do. And I can buy them for, wait for it, 50 cents each, right? Not $3. So that's a me thing though. If you think it's worth it and you can see a use for the One Magic Wish, the thing that's throwing me on this is the One Magic Wish thing makes me think that it's something that you are going to give away or you're going to draw attention to, which means it's probably a close-up effect. And so if it's a close-up effect, sure, they get to look at the coin and see that it says One Magic Wish. But then you have the whole, well, you get a wish. Okay, well, what's the next step there? And again, I get that as magicians, we need to be creative and come up with our own answer to that question. But it just sort of leaves you hanging, right? You're really just buying the coins. I really think that's all you're getting. And if you think that's worth $36, you'll be happy with the coins. They're good-looking coins. They're easy to manipulate. They're the same size as a $50. A coin is a coin is a coin, right? So if you like the look of them and you think you have a use for it, you'll be happy. If you don't like the look of them, then don't bother. I just don't see any special use of these. What I see happening, I produce the coin and say, oh, look, it's worth one magical wish. So I'll take that back and put it in my pocket. What if it's worth the wish? I should give them the coin so that they get to have the wish because they can exchange it for one wish. Now, off the top of my head right now, I just had the thought, maybe during the show, you give the coin to somebody and then later in this show, they can redeem it for the wish. I don't know. So there's some ideas that maybe you can play around with it. All in all, final verdict, 4 stars, stone status a gem because they are well made. It's just sort of, you're led to believe you're getting a little bit more than you're actually getting, I think. But I don't think it was like devious. I don't think that. I just think it's, a little bit overhyped is all. 4 stars, stone status a gem. That's it for this one. It's time for you to do your favorite thing, which is listening to the random iTunes song of the moment. But of course, you know the rules. You can't listen to the random iTunes song of the moment unless you like, subscribe, share, comment, buy me a diet soda down there in the little thanks button. And here we go. Today's song is The World Needs a Hero. Yes, it does. Thank you, Mr. Mustaine, Megadeth. This is off of, I don't know. I think it's The World Needs a Hero album. Yeah. This is one of those albums that not a lot of Megadeth fans liked. I don't think they have a bad album, except for, oddly enough, their first album. I don't really like the first album, which is the one that like everybody loves, or a lot of people are like, oh, that was their best one. Now, if you're going to go to their old stuff, Peace Sells is probably their best one back in those days. Well, okay, Rust in Peace, obviously. But, Countdown to Extinction, I love that album. That was their most popular commercial album. And that's one of my favorite. In fact, there are 2 albums that if I'm bored and I don't know what I want to listen to, there's 2 albums that I pick from. It'll either be Countdown to Extinction or Metallica's Kill 'Em All, which is basically written by Dave Mustaine anyway. So that shows you where I feel about Megadeth's style music. I love it. Anyway, enough rambling about this. The world needs a hero, and that is a true statement in today's crazy world. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. As always, tune in next time where we will review something else, but who knows what. Until then, peace out, folks. Hey everybody, Jeff Stone here with another Magic Review. I don't know what I'm saying here.